China is the world's second largest importer of industrial timber, pulp and paper. But as the world's factory, China exports more wood products than it consumes. It imports timber from many places, including Indonesia, Amazonia, the Congo Basin and Russia, all regions with significant problems such as illegal logging and loss of natural forest.
The way that much of the illegal wood is harvested means the forests are not being managed, are not sustainable, and in the future there won't be the wood that you're buying or could be buying illegally. No wood, no business. The fact that in some countries, especially in Europe, it may actually become a crime to import illegal wood.
I think the message to the Chinese marketplace and to the Chinese manufacturing sector is that they have a choice to actually ensure that they're ahead of the curve and can start to pick up market share for customers that really do want to buy products that are protecting forests.
Yeah, I came to this show today because I know there are some Chinese companies who are having certified FSC certified wood, and our company NGOs has a policy that on the long term we only want to have furniture with FSC certified wood.
FSC certification in China, very difficult, few and far between the companies who are there, but working through WWF, there is a lot of companies now taking interest and understanding the route to sustainable timber supply.
A couple of things they have helped us. First of all, like we have projects that is in overseas that involves purchase of material, and we're not too sure about the kind of material that those people are selling, and we want confirmation from China FTN or from FTN in respective countries, and they give us a very good helpful answer, so we know whether we should pursue on with the project or we should actually go away from that. So,
while the Chinese government has instituted a logging ban in most of the country, there are still some provinces where state-owned forest companies are allowed to operate. The China FTN provides technical assistance to these companies to help them achieve forest certification.
This type of forestry is typical of what you are harvesting at the moment here. Before they had FSC, they were being pushed to harvest a volume each year, and there wasn't a lot of consideration about the future and about the quality of the forest. Since FSC, they now think much more about the long-term viability of the forests and about improving the stock.
主要效益有两个方面，一方面就是企业的经济效益，企业经济效益通过认证以后啊，我们的产品价格
There are two benefits for us. First, it is economical benefit. The price of our timber has been increased 10% after we got certification. Secondly, it's social benefit, because we introduced the concept of HCVF, and our natural forests like Korean pine forest could get better protection. Many big companies from the US and Japan are asking for FSC certification, so we realized that if we can't get FSC certification, our company cannot develop more.
For all companies in its network, including forest companies, manufacturers, traders and retailers, the China FTN works in tandem with WWF's global GFTN to create trading relationships between responsible companies.
Through China FTN, we got contact with Yinbin Nature, and after we got certification in 2005, we also supplied uncertified material.
Basically, we are buying plywood, certified plywood from them, which is used for our engineer flooring. And the type of flooring that we do would be sold to USA.
And it would be particularly interesting for our UK Forest and Trade Network members to know that China is capable of producing FSC certified timber and producing it in in sustainable quantities, sufficient quantities that can be used by major companies.
最重要，我希望呢也是能通过这种协会、这种组织吧，能把这种全球其他国家的。
The most important thing is that they also introduce us to the suppliers who can supply the FSC certified timber, and also they have been a bridge between us and the final buyers who want to buy the FSC certified wood flooring products.
While it may be the international marketplace that is driving responsible forestry and trade in China, some companies are betting that demand for certified forest products will also take root in the domestic market.
So what we see here is the FSC logo on these products. This, combined with the efforts of retailers like B&Q here in China, we're beginning to see an interest in branding FSC and taking that message to the consumer.
B&Q China, the #1 home improvement store in China, is breaking new ground by introducing FSC certified flooring to the Chinese marketplace.
Yeah, I believe in the future there will be a market. Actually, if you visit the B&Q store in Beijing, they already sell the FSC certified products. And also, I personally go to buy furniture. Actually, it's one of the Chinese manufacturer. They already received FSC certification.
We are working with our suppliers to get them to COC, chain of custody, or to work towards the FSC standard. Now we know they're not going to get there overnight, but we want to be the driver to encourage them to move towards this path.
Anxian Flooring, one of the biggest flooring companies in China and a supplier to B&Q, recently received a chain of custody certification with the help of China FTN.
同时，我们也供应他们一些可 FSC 木材证书的地板，让他们在他们的卖场。
For example, the close cooperation with B&Q in China, we also helped on the promotion of the FSC certified timber. We also cooperated together to promote this kind of wood.
传播应该是做了一些工作。
The challenge that we have at the moment is that in the whole China market, being the first to do this, consumers are not aware of it. Like, what does FSC mean? And the second thing is because FSC you have to pay a higher premium as opposed to a normal laminate.
The domestic markets for wooden products who pass the FSC certification will be growing rapidly. So because more and more people have shown strong interests in environmental protection, because also environmental problems become more and more severe in China. So more and more people become aware of the importance of the environment protection.
In a global marketplace that increasingly shows preference for environmentally sound forest products, Chinese companies must adapt responsible forest trade practices if they're going to retain their market share. The China FTN and its partners in the Global Forest and Trade Network can show the way.